your boy Ambassador again doing his thing. As usual, just my opinion. I give you my opinion. I hope that it provokes you to give your opinion. You share with your friends, they give their opinion. We all have opinions and we start thinking, and that's how we build the critical mass. By doing this, you need to like, share, subscribe, take it to your WhatsApp group, take it to your Facebook page, post it on LinkedIn, share your opinion around it, and hopefully everybody's going to react and get up thinking. We need to wake up. That's that revolution we are starting from. Getting people to wake up. I'm actually saying this because in my mind I'm trying to shake people to wake up. Yeah. So what I'm talking about today is why African Americans should invest in Africa. Why African Americans should invest in Africa.
Why African Americans should invest in Africa. My investments in Africa, I can say, probably started around 2004. Shortly after my Locked Up album, I said to myself, okay, I don't want to be that artist who's just a one-hit wonder. So the little money I make right now, let me start buying some real estate. Honestly, I thought Africa was the best place for future investment, mainly because it was still underdeveloped. I kind of racked up, thousands and thousands of acres of land just by the water, seafront property. And I always felt like, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. Africa's always been the richest continent in the universe when it came to natural resources. So there's no reason why Africa should be in the position that it's in right now. I remember telling everyone that we have a lot of resources. As you know, all the prime resources that's developed every major country are resources coming from Africa. When I say resources, I mean natural resources. I'm talking about human capital, history, knowledge, marketing. In African Americans' minds, when you mention Africa, it's like this huge ball of fear just comes up when you say the word Africa, because they've been so brainwashed to believe that Africa is a certain specific type of way. And I think the fear of not knowing is what halts them from not going. When you look at Africa from every angle, could clearly be that. We have the capability, we have the strength, we have the manpower, and collectively we actually have the funding. That is more than possible. And it's all from just basic hustle, because all Africans are born entrepreneurs. Like, if you go to Harlem right now, you're gonna probably see 80 fruit stands, and they're all African.
I know there is that silent beef of like, they don't like us, you guys sold off a slave trade, the African Americans are not going to school, they're so arrogant, they think they're better than us. When it's all said and done, we're in the same pot, yeah. You're in America, yeah, we're in Africa. But I always remind them, like, yeah, if Africa is down, I've said it before, no black man will be at peace anywhere in this world if Africa is down. I don't mean you will not have your job, I don't mean you will not build your house, I don't mean you will not sleep at night. But there's that level of security which other races feel, which we don't feel, and maybe we don't even know that we don't have that security. There's no black nation that can stand up to defend an African or a black man anywhere in this world. Until we build that, we don't have that backing, we don't have that anchor. So breaking it down, the resources. As black Americans, there is more land in Africa. You can easily blend into Africa. You have the exposure and you have seen better systems work and how they work. Copy and paste, move to Africa, partner out an African, and then try to contextualize some of those things you have seen in America. The useful potential of Africa. All the other continents are going down, Africa is going up. It could be a good thing, it could be a very bad thing too. Its population can become very productive if they are harnessed, trained, and made productive. But if they are not, and then they are antagonized, and then they become a problem, then we're going to have all the strikes, all the burning, all the looting, all the crime waves going up. So the youth population is a good thing, but it could be a problem. If we have a steady increase in the critical mass and the middle class, meaning more people thinking the right direction, and we putting in better policies, better leadership. Also, that also means a better middle class with a strong purchasing power, which can guarantee people breaking even, because the more people that buy regularly, consistently, it's not about having 10 the richest people in the world, no. It's about having that middle class that can support most businesses with that purchasing power. That's what we lack in Africa. It's not about the richest person or the numbers. So, once we build the critical mass and the middle class, the next step is good leadership. The critical mass use their money to speak like, this is what we're in support of, these are the products we like, this is what we don't like. No, the middle class with that purchasing power. The critical mass uses their thinking to say, this is what we support, this is what we vote for, this is what we don't vote for. At least we know what we want to vote for. When we have those two wings, critical mass and middle class, in the right place, Africa is going to explode. in the right sense. Africa is going to develop at a very crazy rate. So I just tell people most of the time, just watch. If we have these three things in check, first, critical mass, good middle class, these two things are going to lead to good leadership. And there's no good leadership coming without a good critical mass and a good middle class. We have tried a couple of times. It's a suicide mission. They are going to get killed. Sankaras, Lumumbas, all the rest had great ideas, but they had a population which was not ready for it. And in that population, the opponent or the enemy or the competition, let me not say the enemy, because the capitalist world, I want what you have and you want what I have, so we are competing, and that's it. Competition can easily infiltrate and then get an enemy within the masses because they are not thinking the right direction and not thinking for the greater good of the whole, and then they are going to kill you. So that's what I mean by it's a suicide mission. You are trying to lead a population without a good critical mass and a good middle class. So once these two things are in order, give Africa the next 30 years. And yeah, you guys will bring up this video to say this guy said it. If these two things are in check, then good leadership comes after. Africa is going to develop at a crazy rate. And you guys are going to say, yeah, he said it. As usual, as your ambassador, just bring it, keep sharing his opinion and hoping that this ignites or provokes you to also give your opinion. Think about some of these subject matters. Share these arguments, share these discussions at home with your friends, Facebook, WhatsApp. And hopefully, as always, I say, like, share, subscribe. Your ambassador, I'm out.
Just my opinion.